Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a wig transformation video. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and get right into it. So first I'm going to be starting off with my Cream of Nature Argan Oil and Aussie Moist Conditioner. And I'm just going to go ahead and shampoo and condition this wig. This is my summer/spring wig, so she's been in the back of my closet for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring her on back to life. So I'm just saturating her in water right now, and then I'm just going to go ahead and shampoo and condition her. So I realized that was shampoo, that Aussie Moist, so I'm just going to take my Tresemme conditioner and condition this wig. So now that she's all fresh and clean, I'm just going to dry her off with an old t-shirt. So now for the bleaching process, I'm just going to be using the Clairol BW2, a mixer bowl, and a spatula that I got from Sally Beauty. And also some gloves that I picked up from Sally Beauty. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the powder lightener and empty it into my mixing bowl. Make sure to get it all out there. And then I'm actually going to take the Salon Care 30 Volume Developer and go ahead and mix that in with my brush. So you want to put in a little bit of the cream developer at a time, because you can always add more developer, but you can't take it out once you put too much in. So that's what I like to do. The consistency that I'm going for is actually a creamy one, so that's why I add a little in at a time so I can make sure that I get it to just the right consistency. So now it's time to bleach. I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my bleach and go from the tips and work my way up. As you can see, I'm holding my brush horizontally, but once I get towards the top, I'm going to go ahead and see how I did it there? I'm just going to go ahead and go vertically. This helps to create an illusion that it's more natural looking, the color, because if you just hold it vertical and you just like paint up and down, it's going to look very, you're going to see that line of demarcation, and you don't want to see that. You want it to look as natural as possible, unless that's just the look that you're going for, in which case, sis, more power to you. But me, I want a nice natural look. So I'm just going section by section here and making sure that I bleach every strand and making sure it looks as natural as possible by turning my brush vertical once I get towards the top. As you can see, the dye is already taking and it's lightening right now. The hair is processing. So I'm just going back in with any leftover bleach that I have and holding my brush at a vertical angle and just going in any spots I missed. Please excuse me dancing right here. Just making sure that I covered all the areas. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cover her up with a plastic bag just to let it process even better. and let her sit for a while. So it has been a couple hours, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the t-shirt and the bag off, and as you can see, it did lighten pretty good. I do like the color that it lightened to. So I'm just going to go ahead and rinse the excess bleach out of the hair. So now that I've rinsed all of the bleach out of the hair, I'm just going to go ahead and dye the wig. I am going for like a light, blonde summer spring color. So I'm using the Dark and Lovely light blonde color that I purchased from Sally Beauty. And I'm just starting at the tip and using my fingers to just make sure that it gets on every strand. I didn't really section the hair out because it doesn't have to be perfect, because again, you want it to look as natural as possible. So now that I have the dye all in her hair, I'm just going to cover her up again with a plastic bag and the t-shirt just to let this process. So it's been about 30 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and rinse her off for the final time. As you can see, the dye did take and it looks great. I love it. I love the color. Ignore that track slipping. I'm going to fix that later. So it is application time. This hair is still pretty damp, so it might look a bit uneven, but here I just have on my stocking cap, and I'm just trying to adjust it and make sure that it fits well and get it in correct place so that I can cut it. I'm just brushing out the tangles. And now I'm going to go in with the Shea Moisture Curl and Style Milk and just get that through this hair so that it's more manageable. So now it's time to trim. Y'all, I just want to start off by saying I'm not a professional, a cosmetologist, none of that. I'm just not. All I do is I have a vision in my head and I followed it. I had this wig over 2 years and I wanted to cut and dye it and revamp it. And so I was going for a bob look. I had no idea how it would turn out, but as you can see, it's not that hard. So now I'm just going to go in with my Conair blow dryer and try and get this wig as dry as possible, just so that I can see what it's going to look like dry. Here I'm just going in with my matte concealer, adjusting my wig as I go, just to go ahead and blend that out as naturally as possible. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I do have a giveaway that's open right now. Click the little info button in the corner to go ahead and enter and get details about that. Thank you so much for watching.